This is like some concept models I just prepared here, and like it is like self-learning only. Just go through it 1 second. I'll show in this browser. You understood the concepts, right? Here, this is the browser here. Whatever the requirements we need to map with the SNOMED, we have to code. The code which is present is SCTID, which is SNOMED code, and the semantic tag which is included in the brackets. And again, this the main concept, like suppose tuberculosis. If we see the tuberculosis, it is coming under disorder, and in axiom, the axiom which is nothing but which is giving information about the how the tuberculosis is occurring. Like this is coming under infection process, and causative organism is microbacterium. Everything is given, and this is the code we need to map with the tuberculosis disorder. And particular tuberculosis, there is no children. I mean, parent and children. If suppose if I want, see, there is another code like family history of tuberculosis also. Like depends upon the type history of tuberculosis. Everything is given here. Like again, here they're giving the these details of these things, like what is the definitions, everything. And coming to the expression, this is a history of the clinical. Where do we find the history of this is a clinical expression. And coming to the reference set, this is a SNOMED map, ICD SNOMED mapping, and CTV, another form of reference set, which is mapped with this number. This is somewhat like browser. And coming to the expression constraint queries, this expression constraint queries, like it is a not a complex language, but simple language, but it is only work for this SNOMED cities, whereas these expression constraint queries are details are added here. Like let's say, I think I have shared the document with you yesterday. I hope I have given. See here, in general, what we do, like only mapping with this number. We are not writing in detail with the concept model. For our understanding, I'm just giving the information. Usually we'll map with this SNOMED CT, but whenever we want to extract the information by using this queries, there are some particular rules. Like if the first rule they are giving like self means nothing but if we are adding this number like 4046 403 under clinical finding, which means like it will give the information which is mapped with this LOINC ID, sorry, not LOINC, SNOMED ID. Self nothing but there is no hierarchy, they are just giving the information. Let's take here, if we paste the query here and if we execute, it will give the 1 second where somewhere I went wrong.
I think this special character you can,
No, the special character should be there. 1 second. One second. Yeah. This thing I might mistake. Okay. Yeah, I think after this pasting this SNOMED ID, we should add one what we can direct column.
Special character.
Yeah, special character. Yeah, it will give the what is the where it is exactly mapping with the clinical finding concept. It will give this ID. There is nothing. It is a simple concept. Like if we add this thing less than symbol to the same concept, it which gives the information for descendant of, like what are all concepts are descending of. Like let's say if we add C, where it is exactly, it gives like what are all the concept related to this clinical finding which are descending of this particular clinical finding. Like see, it will give the whole information what are all related to this particular clinical finding under this concept clinical finding 1169. These concepts are ready added here, same. And some other complex, like if we add two less than items to this, which means descendant or self of, either we can get the information of the diabetes along with the diabetes which are complicated with the diabetes. Let's take this one. If we add two less than symbols along with this number, this is mapped with the diabetes exactly. If we execute this function, it will give the whole items which are added under diabetes, like what are the complications, like any complication we'll usually find, like diabetes in remission, neonatal diabetes, diabetes with the obese, everything. If we just add one, not two, it will give the it will execute and will say, it will give the concepts like what are all directly related to the only diabetes. Either it will give the information of the diabetes and the same time and descendant. If we add these columns, these semicolons, not semicolon, less than items. And there are particular concepts like if we add this exclamatory mark, it will give the child of these clinical findings. One second. I need to take the where exclamatory mark in my keyboard. Oh my god. It will give the what are the clinic parent types are available here. Let's say if you want to have only additional filter, I mean, if you want to have only the concepts which are related to coronavirus, again, you have another browser. If you search here, they'll give the information, again, filtering the concepts where you exactly need. This is another browser, which again, you can start searching by using this browser. This is a one additional feature. Since there are many concepts under that, if you are only locating with the any findings, like suppose any clinical findings like fever finding, if there anything is available under the finding, it will give the concept, but it is not there, so it is not able to give. That is a use of these additional browsers along with the CCL query. Did you get my point? Yeah.
Yes.
There are many complex sets, like if we use the anything, it will give the information. Like as of now, we are using the mapping tool only to give to understand the concept items. These extract information were usually used like in the concept like HL7 and FHIR to extracting the information on a larger databases.
Okay.
Okay, there are many concepts under here. Just to have an understand that there is no particular thing. Since we are using only mapping to write any complex queries, and other additional feature also given here, like ECL builder. If we don't know how to write the thing, if you're looking for the member of this clinical finding, you just add and execute. It will give this it will give the ECL query. Again here, there is a concept called ECL builder. Under you can add the refinements of this particular SNOMED. If you want to know any SNOMED under any concepts here, we can build some queries here, and we can use it in our browser to get the extract information. Yeah, is it clear? For instance, I have given a few examples. Like as of now, like we are mostly we are dealing with the concept details only, where exactly the mapping is going to be. And for ECL expression constant queries, there is we need to have practice on the concepts to understand better. And at the same time, these concept levels are usually we'll do, and these expression constant queries usually will it will use on the larger scale, like databases like FHIR and HL7 to extract the mapping information on the larger databases. Suppose if the hospital having the cancer details for the patient like almost 10 years, if they wanted to get the whole information in a single shot, they'll write these concept queries like EC expression constant query to get the information. This is somewhat like scripting SQL language. That's it.
Okay.
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 Kiran and Sitaram,
Yes.
is there any doubt?
No.
No.
Hello.
No doubt, Chaitanya.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Yeah. I'm just asking your understanding levels. Like, is it
Yes.
clear? Like, yeah, okay. Since we
Yes.
are
Yes, clear.
using for only concept level, expression constant queries, like it is a somewhat in detail depth, and just try these complex, simple and complex queries in this. Like once we'll understand this, it will be easy. Like as of now mapping and mapping with the ICD-10 and mapping with this concept with the SNOMED city is a quite popularly used. These expression question queries are still we are not using in general. In complex databases, generally we are coding these structures. Okay. This is the one thing, and apart along with this, one second, the same concept like SNOMED ICD TNCM differences, they are giving some AU means Australian concepts like SNOMED city in Australia. Like the few concepts are changes from the country to country. This is from Australia content. Usually this SNOMED city started in the UK with under the NLM process. Many countries having their own concepts, like they developed their own concept. after generating this SNOMED hierarchy. Like, and one more thing, like we can use this browser for without any licensing, we can get the browser easily. If we want to do any data manipulation or data corrections of the SNOMED city, like if I wanted to build anything, since this data is like we need to purchase the commercial licenses. So again, our Indian doctors has given the SNOMED city, developed the SNOMED browser, CNCRI. Our Indian doctors also started using this SNOMED. I'll show this link. Actually, I have saved somewhere. Yeah, this is the one. NRC, sorry. See, this is the National Resource for Center for EHR Standards. This is our general local, I mean Indian CDAC website. They are providing also this SNOMED and these structures. Like if we want to develop any mapping services, anything, first we need to send this specification to this. We need to ask for the logins, like once with the clinical logins, like if you anyone having the doctor logins, like they are giving these subsets, like data sets for the mapping tools, everything. This is under license affiliate license agreement from the only for the member of MLDS nothing but member of licensing distributing service. This is from the our Indian SNOMED city. But the under the reference tool also, they have given this same NLM website only. Like since they are using this NLM website only to extract the data. Like what I'm trying to say is we can freely use this by using searching and mapping. But whenever we want to build on the EMR process on larger scale, we need to purchase the data from this website or from the National Resources Center for EHR Standards. If you get a time means, please go through the standards like EMR, EHR and EMR standards in our India. Like see, HL7 also using SNOMED. DICOM is a DICOM. It is particularly for the X-rays. I mean, what are the scanning ultrasounds which we are dealing in our laboratory? They have prepared their own communication language for digital imaging and communications in medicine. This is also like only for particularly for radiology. This having a one structure for again. This is also one form, and see there are many other forms also like IEEE, ISO, like OpenEHR. OpenEHR is nothing but same like cloud database which maintains all our data to if our data wants to connect with this EHR, like we need to apply the permissions. Once the permission is approved, we can match with the server. This server will contain every database like SNOMED, logs and everything. Once we mapping with the server, we can use the map server to generate the automatic codes for our EMR process. Okay. Like, did you get any clarity, or I'm just confusing the things?
It's
No, no.
this.
Yeah. See,
I have confusion.
yeah, please tell.
This SNOMED city used for any country,
Eh.
for India, UK, US.
Yeah, see, I'll show the first website. See the starting page of the SNOMED. It will show the SNOMED browser, right? One SNOMED browser. Yeah, usually the SNOMED, if you click on the SNOMED city, it see they are local extensions somewhat, like England, Australia, everything, all browsing website, UK, everything. But universally international edition and international browsing is present available. Like based upon this requirement, they are changing these concepts.
Okay.
Okay, like see here, there is a option like this is for US, and if you want to shift to the Sweden, like see the options, all alternate websites also changing based upon the Sweden language, based upon the language setting also. Okay, did I made you clear? Like, is there any? Do you have any doubts on that?
So we are mapping right now for US, na?
Yes,
This.
US, yes, US. What I'm trying to say, like in India also, they started mapping our own, since India also
Okay.
following the same rules which are following in the US. Since
Okay.
they're using the reference tool is same.
Okay.
Like where they are exactly using means in a larger hospital settings. Like if you see, if you go to the any hospital, like bigger firms like in Global or Medicover or anything, they are using their own software to for patient registration, billing, everything. Along with that, the lab and EHR and EMR also started by themselves. Yeah. See, let me share one thing. I don't know, I can open here or no. I'm just giving the information. Okay. Yeah. See here, this is a one application tool we'll use under in our office. It's not opening. One second. See, if the patient is mapped anywhere, here giving the everything, clinical checkup, everything. After writing the whole information, they're automatically generating the EMR with this respective course. But I don't have access means like for this particular provider, so I'm not able to check. Since they are using this tool to write the whole the information, like if patient is use any surgeries, will after entering the all details, the patient will get like a, yeah, doctor will get like a consultation form with the whole the data. If any medicines are prescribed under there, it will automatically show reflects in the billing software like pharmacy. Under the pharmacy, again, it'll go to the point of sale. They will not give the prescription in hand in future. They just send the clinical information to the pharmacy with the patient ID. If you go and tell the patient ID, they'll use the list and they'll use the information. That's it. Everything is going to be in the EMR, electronic medical record, and the database you can use. You can opt by using your mobile app and everything. This is how the thing is going to be changed. Hello.
Yes,
Okay.
Chaitanya.
Yeah. Since the software companies are also like building a software to the hospital based upon the business requirement, and based upon the requirement, they're maintaining the clouds for AWS or Microsoft Azure to for maintaining the whole the database in a larger scale. Where exactly this EMR and EHR. Now India also started this, since it is already present in our Dubai and Arab countries and USA, but India also started this using this kind of EMR and EHR practices for better understanding.
Okay.
Okay. And I think I have covered the most concepts, mostly all the concepts in SNOMED. Uh, like only the thing is pending from the SNOMED and Loink is I need to have a assessment record assessment document to you for both, like how you are understanding things and what are the difficult challenges are you are facing when particularly giving the SNOMED code. I'll prepare one assessment sheet for Loinks and SNOMED, and after sending this assessment and to you, please try to map the codes by using this website. And tomorrow I'll start with this RxNAM codes. How to map these, medications document.
Okay.
Okay.
So you show this Drew Care Live
Yeah.
one in app. So there only you are doing this RX and
SNOMED
this
and mapping all this learning
for
code.
every patients.
Yeah, but one thing is like even I joined in the 2 weeks back in the True Care. I can
Okay.
show you the previous company data because I didn't went to live production as of now. I have a
Yes, yes.
KT videos. Like I can
Okay.
share the KT videos to you. That is not a problem. But I can share the KT videos to you, and I will provide the what is the project scope and how you what all the functions usually do in our NLP process while constructing the EMR. Okay.
Okay, we can get a job also in India, Indian EMR also.
Yes, that's what I'm telling.
Okay.
Not on particularly US companies, Indian companies also started practicing it.
Okay. Chaitanya, do you share your resume with us so we can develop our resume?
Yeah, sure, man.
Your previous company, do you have any idea? Or do you have any live record how to do?
Yeah, I'll share that also. That is what I'm saying to you.
Okay.
Okay. I think this meeting is going to end. Otherwise, I need to send another link. And what
Mhm.
I'll do is I'll share the recording to you, and I'll share the assessment also to you. And please go through the assessment. Tomorrow we'll connect on the RxNAM, and I'll provide the project details also, everything.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have
Okay,
any doubts, miss? Please ping me in WhatsApp.
okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye.